Yeah, hello.
Yes.
So today we are
Yes,
today we are trying to be work on the this kind of dashboard. If you see that, I'm trying to be zoom. So today trying to be work on this dashboards where we're trying to create a multiple charts and insert into the dashboard. We see again we are trying to be use the PowerPoint as well. So one by one, I will tell you how to create the the charts as well, and again but at the end of the view, now the sales performance dashboard, right? The view will be same, will be replica which we are going to create the dashboard. Okay.
Understood.
Okay. Thanks for understand. So again, yesterday we haven't learned about the KPI indicators, which is the key important to the Tableau. If you see, there is a 4 days to average time to deliver. Again, 15.62, again 4. This is nothing but the KPI indicators that will show the quick insights toward the data. So one by one, we are creating the charts. After the creating the charts, we'll work on the design the dashboards. Okay, is that fine?
yes,
Okay. So first of all, if we see that image, what is the first graph? First graph is nothing but a stack of orders. If we see orders are there, right? That is nothing but the order count. So we have to create the order count chart first. Try to be rename order count. Okay. Now try to be drag the order date again. Drag again count to the row again. Stand to the entire row. That's 1 second. Okay. 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 Now order date into the column and orders into the row. If you see orders here. Now click on date. It's showing the um 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 for the count of orders. Now try to be changed automatic to area chart. If you see, go to the main here. If you see, the same it looking like, right? If you see, which we are created right now. So right now we're done with the one chart. That is nothing but order count. So again, I will go with the second. You understand, right? How I created this chart. So I just drag the order into the column. Again, orders into the row. Then I choose the automatic to area chart. I choose the automatic to area chart. Then I click on it will showcase the numbers. It is the first of chart. The second chart, let's go and check that. What is the second chart? The second chart is sales by segment by category, right? Then first of all, to rename that. Okay. Try to change the colors. Now, which is I mentioned the order count. You can hide this. Now go to second sheet. This one you understand that how I created this chart order count.
yes,
Yes. Anybody?
Yeah.
And difficulties to create an
No.
hello, I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible now.
Uh, that's the network issue, which is my network issue. It's my fault. So one is the done with the order count, which is we created. The second we want to create the which is nothing but sales by segment and category. First, try to be rename is segment by category. Now, after the rename, right? So it is added by segment by sum of sales, right? Drag the segment into the column, drag the sales into the row. Again, try to be include the team. Now, try to add the category into the label. Try to do the entire view. Now, which one we use this blue color, right? Okay. The same way, which is the coloring part, I'm going to use the blue as well because I want to follow one format. Okay. If you go the colors, read the colors, automatic. I want to follow the blue where someone is the because right now the dashboard which is the main color is blue. That's why the focusing area is blue color only. Okay. Now which one is chooses the blue color, right? So now one done. Now one is created. Just edit the title into the center. Try to be bold. Try to change into the blue. That's one. Okay. So one is done. Sales by segment and category. The second is the which is we are going to create about this, which is nothing but the profit percentage by category. Profit percentage by category. This is a donut chart. A donut chart where we are trying to be add lot of the things. It is maybe difficulties may you face. First try to be rename as the profit percentage by category. Now after the renaming, right, I want to be create a donut chart. Now creating a donut chart firstly is very important step. Write a zero into the row. After the mentioning the zero, right, zero, it will be showcase the sum of zero. We have to be change sum to the average. Now, now I change sum to the average zero. The most important thing, which is whenever you're working on the donut KPI chart, right, we have to be follow one important thing. Change this automatic to the pie chart. Okay, automatic to the pie chart. Okay. Now control, add one more time. Sometimes it will be done. Okay. Same way, write a zero. Again, change this. Try to be measured to average. We have a two average zero, one average zero, two average zero. We have to be combined in the with the help of dual axis. Now try to be, increase the size, change standard to the entire view. Make sure this first this average zero, right? The first yellow color, we have to put it into the white color. Go to the colors, edit the colors, which is the yellow color we have average zero, right? Click on this. What we want? We want white color, right? Click on the white color, click on OK. Now you can increase the size as much as you want. Go here, increase the size. Again, go here, increase the size. Okay, this one is done, which we created the simple donut. Now we have to be add dimensions and values to be showcase the meaningful insights into the donut chart. Okay, now I want to be add into the category into the colors. If you see, even add the category, right, it will showcase the only blue color because I want to follow only blue colors only. If you go to the dashboard here, what color is mainly showcasing? Tell me, only blue color, right? Am I right or wrong?
You are right, yes.
Right.
Yeah, in this sales performance dashboard, if you focus that, it will be uh, use only one color, that is a blue color. We use the blue color shading to be showcase the attractive in the one color. The same thing we are trying to be follow with that. Now uh, category into the label, again profit into the label. Now if you see, we can better what we do now. This amount, right, we can show the percentage because whenever we use the donut KPI chart, right, if we show the numbers, right, that will not make a big impact to showcase that presentation. Better go with the percentage, sum of profit, to table calculation, percentage of total. If you see here, you can clearly understand that technology has been captured 50%, office supplies has been captured 42%, and furniture has been captured 6.44%. How is it looking?
Yes.
Tell me. So now, after the
Now,
creating, right? Now try to be add into the borders. It makes sure looking good. Again, come to here, add borders. Now, one more question before I'm creating the dashboard, I'm creating the charts because make sure you understand about that based on the requirement. Now, which is which is I'm directly creating the dashboard. But when you're working in the any company, before creating the dashboard, right, they share the requirement regarding that, again, donut chart or KPIs, again, column chart or stack column chart, we have to prepare on that. Hmm? So nowadays, initially, which is I'm focusing on the designing part. Later, uh, days we are go with that, we will focusing on the requirement part. First, try to work on the designing of the dashboard. We're actually designing part how it works. Okay. So now again, I try to be, I try to be dragging to the profit into the label. Now you can the, profit by percentage, right? Erase the title, drag, capital, bold, try to be in the middle, try to be changed into the, you can choose this color as well. Now profit percentage by category is done that we have created. One more chart we have to create. This is nothing but the which is hashtag of orders by region by category. So this is nothing but the 100% chart. What is it? 100% chart. Normally we use this stack column chart, but this is nothing but stack bar chart. But it is the 100% chart. Why I'm telling 100% chart? I will tell you. Okay. First of all, what is the name? Hashtag of orders by region by category. Write the name. Orders by region by category, right? Now, rename has been done. So, which one is the dimension measures has been used? The order count has been used into the column. Okay. Order count is used into the column. And now, region into the row. Again, change this standard to the entire view. Click on it. It's showing the central is southwest region, right? It's showing the number of orders count, how many number of how many number of orders has been received by the central region, east region, south region, and west region. This one is done. What we need to be at? We need to be at the uh, we have to add the yeah. Tell me, anybody asking question?
Category.
Yeah,
Category.
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 Okay, right. Category into the colors. Now this category into the colors, right? Now try to be change this count of orders to be quick table calculation. After the quick table calculations, right, we have to be choose the percentage of total. That is nothing but the 100 percentage. You see, this is nothing but the 100% stack row chart. Initially, we work on the 100% stack column chart, but this is a 100% chart, but we are using the row wise. Even you can, this is you can hide this. Now, even you can, this one has also hide this. You can remove this. Just 1 second. Now, this one you can edit the title. You can mention the center. Choose the color into the blue color. Try to be bold and click on OK. This one is also done. How many charts we created? We created order count. We created sales by segment by category. We created profit percentage by category. We created orders by region by category. So is that any difficulties you're facing that if Dinesh haven't understand about any chart to how to create that? Any
Yeah.
questions you can ask?
Not
Any
so far.
difficulties you may facing that? If you go for the order count, It is the area chart. If you go for the year, this is nothing but the stack column chart. This is nothing but the KPI donut chart, and this is nothing but the stack row chart. This four chart we have created. Still, if you're facing any difficulties, you can go the coloring part. You can give borders. Okay. So still you're facing right. Please let me know. So go here. What is the next chart? The next chart is customer profit versus sales. Where what is this chart? Tell me.
Scatter plot.
That's great. Perfect. So this is the chart where we are creating scatter plot. But make sure don't mention the scatter plot. They mention customer profit versus sale. Now done with the name as well. What they use all sales and profit and customer name, right? So we use the profit into the row, sales into the row, profit into the column, sales into the row. If you see again customer names into the colors. Again try to be change this. Try to be use the colors. 1 second. Now try to be change the colors. Now this remains same. Try to be read the title. Try to be middle. Try to be bold. Choose the blue color. Now this one is also done. Now what is the next chart? This chart is not required. If you want to be create
This is
this, you can check. You can create this. Simple.
Dinesh.
Add the region. Yeah.
Srinivas here.
Mm,
So this catapult chart is for only for difference between to know the difference profit versus sales.
no, scatter plot. It shows the relationship between sales and profit. If you go here, this point of view, is it showing the both? I get to know that Candy's steward is a customer. I'm getting with very less profit and very less sales. It is a combination of both two measures. If you go with the init chart, right, it will focusing only one measure. If you go to the order count, it will showcasing the count of orders. Again, it's showcasing the segment by category sum of sales. Again, profit. Again, count of orders. But only scatter plot is the only one chart. We are going to use the combined relationship of two measures. As that means sales and profit. If you go here, it is showing that no, which is the minus 4K to 6K. We have two customers. You see, one
Yeah,
customer
yeah.
is Candy, second customer is Grant. I get to know that with the help of scatter plot, there are two customers. I'm getting a loss, and I don't want to be continue with the business.
Okay.
It is a quick resolution where you will getting the perfect result with the help of fraction of seconds. If you see,
One more question, Dinesh.
yeah,
So can we show more than three measures in a one view?
yeah, definitely we can show. But but scatter plot is not possible. Because when you want to be using more than two measures, then at the time we can use the don't need access. If you go here, you know, sales, now you can choose the, subcategory. Now automate to the line chart. In that line chart, you can add the, you know, discount quantity. What is already profit? In discount is already. If you go for the presentation mode, this line is the sales line. This line is a profit line, and this line is nothing but quantity. Again, this line is nothing but discount. So
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I've added the more than three measures.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Dinesh. Actually, this is one of the interview question which I have faced.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is one of the interview question, right?
yeah,
But now I
yeah,
understand, right? How
yeah.
we added the,
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Dinesh.
thank you so much. I hope your doubts has been resolved.
Yeah, yeah,
This is my, actually you understand that's my great, because you get to know that lot of the new things where you can try to be learned. Okay.
Actually, I given pie chart example, so
No, it's not way. It might taught it
not
that way.
possible, right? Yeah, yeah.
If you go for, if you, okay, let's your way. If you go to the region by sales, go to show the pie chart. It will showcase the only one chart, right?
Yes, yes.
Because you can add the regions as well. Now you can add the sales as well. If you, because it is showcasing sales by region, right? If you added multiple measures, how do you showcase that?
Yeah, it is not possible.
It is a tough, difficult, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, now if you go to the dashboard, we created the order, segment, profit. Okay, one more chart we missed that. We created this chart, scatter plot. We created four chart, right? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, this is we created one chart. We missed that profit in bins in 1K. We miss one chart. Okay, we create that profit in a bins 1K. Okay, profit in a bins of 1K, right? Now drag the profit into the row. Now try to be add the order count. So 1 second. Into 1 second. I can choose the just 1 second. I have to create the profit into the bins before that, which is I've missed it. First, try to create a bin, which is the create bin. Now, which is mentioned the profit in the bins of 1K, right? Does that mean the 1K, which is difference that I want to be showcase the 0K to 1K? Does that mean I want to be size of bins at 1000K? Profit bin, again choose order count. Again, you can reverse it. You can use the, um, this one, so, you can use the, which is the in the subcategory. If you go the subcategory again, which you created the profit bin, you can use the profit bin. This one second. If you see that this profit, profit bin by profit, you can reduce this profit. You can, you can in the sum of profit, you can choose the order count as well. Basic, you can rename as the edit aliases, where you can actually rename it, right? Which we are showcasing the names, right? Which is actually not perfect. If you go here, try to be edit alias, try to be mention 0K to 1K. It will just showcase the difference. We have to mention each and everything. Or else now, which one is we use, right? We use the count of orders. Instead of count of orders, you can use anything. Like an example says, again, you can choose the labeling part. This labeling, which is I don't want, which is in the middle, right? Now try to be, which one now 0K to 1K, try to be edit aliases, which one is looking good. Now 1K to 2K, again 2K to 4K. Why I'm mentioning the this edit aliases, right? Which is making the difference. The profit bin, it's showcasing the, uh, 0 to 1000 range, 0 to 1000 range. Now try to be edit aliases 3K to 4K. Again, try to be edit aliases 4K to 5K. Again, edit aliases 5K to 6K. Same way, you can mention it here as well. Initially, taking time process. I understand that, but now I mentioned one more, which is the what I need to mention minus 1K to 1K, or what I need to mention that. Tell me. 0K, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Yes, to zero.
Okay. The same way you can mention it. So initially we're done with the profit of bins because we don't have that much of time to, mentioning each and everything, because we want to focus on the main part is the dashboard, right? So try to be, create all the charts perfectly and try to be change the colors. Right. Okay. Now this one is done. Now go to the dashboard. This one is done. Area chart. This one is done. This one is also done. This one is the donut chart we done. Scatter plot we done. This one is also done. Now we need to be create this the KPI charts. If you see, so we need to create a KPIs. Okay. So first of all, creating the KPIs, try to be understanding about that what we are going to be create. So first of all, I'm going to create this 4 days of average time delivery. This is a KPI cards, which is basically we use in the Tableau, which is this KPI indicators is called as. So initially I create a calculation field. You can mention any name or else you can mention the KPI indicators. After the mentioning KPI indicators, right? This is for your understanding. You can mention any name, which is the 4 days average time to deliver, right? This is a 4 days average time to deliver. How do I need to be find it? Means 4 days means if I'm any ordering, if I'm doing any orders, right? I within a 4 days it will be delivered. We're taking average 4 days to deliver any order. Is it showcasing the KPI indicator? The same way we'll try to be found out what is the way. What is the ship? So we need to first we need ship date, right? With the help of ship date, we get to know that how many date we required. Ship days. Then we need order date. When we less than what is the ship date and what is the order date, we get to know that the difference between the count of orders. So try to be apply the calculation. Click on OK. Click indicator text. Now, if you see, this is the sum which is showcasing, right? Some KPI indicators. Try to be use the measure by average. Try to be use the format. Go to the numbers, custom, reduce the decimal, and try to be automatic. Now, initially, the 4 has been showcasing, right? The 4 has been showcasing. Now, try to be this automatic should be middle and standard to the entire view. Try to change the size. Now, what is mentioned that 4 days average time to deliver, right? First, try to change the colors. Now, go to text. Now, it is mentioned that average, right? So we need average time to deliver, right? First of all, we try to mention days. Try to give a space. Now it's looking very small. We have to increase the size to 28 or 36. 36 is good. Now try to be change 36 to the 10, this size, which is I don't want. Now what I need to mention that average time to deliver. You see the average time to deliver. Now you can mention this AVG into capital. Now try to be bold. Okay, click on OK. So you can now this is the same which is not looking like that because we haven't mentioned the capital, right? Go to text, go to here, mention days into the capital. Try to make a space DAYS. Now perfectly looking like that same way. Hello.
Yes.
4 days to
Yes.
average time. What is this? This is nothing but the KPI indicators which we created. Now same way we have to create the average discount and average order quantity. Let make fast, because we have to create the dashboard and say, okay? So, we don't have that much of time, okay? So first of all, we created 4 days, right? Then we create 15.62% average discount. Try to be discount into the discount into the text. Now try to be into the middle center. Now try to be change measure to the average. You can go to the format, go to the numbers, currency. You can change the percentage. Initially, which is the go here, the percentage. If I choose that one decimal, the 15.6, right? If you're zero, it will be showcasing the 6. You can go to the custom. Okay. Now remove this everything. Try to be the center to the entire view. It will be give middle. And now try to be increase the size, which is required big size. Colors to the blue color. Now go to the text. This size should be 36. Same way, you have to be average discount, right? So come down into what is this average discount? You have to mention this. But make sure don't the same rise. So don't the reduce the 10. Click on OK. Now if you see 15.62 percentage, 15.62 percentage average discount. You can make a bold. Go here text. Try to be bold. Go the second. What is the 4 average order quantity, right? In the same way, we have to create the order quantity. Try to be here. This one second. Big table calculation. Why is not option is focused on that? This is not like that. First of all, what is this? A quantity, which is sorry for that, which is I'm initially understanding about orders, right? Try to make an average. Okay. You can the go for the format. After the clicking on the format, go to the numbers, go to the custom, go for the percentage. Or else you can go to the custom as well. Reduce the numbers. Try to put text into the automatic to the middle. Change this entirely. Change the size. Change the color. Go to text. Now try to be changing the size as well. 36, which is we using. Come down. Mention average order quantity. This is which we are creating the KPI indicators, which is one by one how to use these KPI indicators. I will tell you. But now initially this day, which I'm focusing on dashboard only. Change the size 36 to 10. You can try to be bold as well. Okay, which is we created the 4 days 15.6 to 4, right? Now go to that 4 days 15.62 for every opportunity. Now done with everything, try to go for dashboard, creating a dashboard. Now, if you clearly observe that how many containers need to be used, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have to use the 9 containers. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Yes.
That's great to hear. So first of all, try to be is horizontal, then come to the vertical, then again come to the vertical. So you can increase the size. You can increase the size. Just increase the size. Okay. The same way you can add the verticals as well. Come down vertical. Come down vertical. Try to be reduce the size, which is I'm going to. Again, try to reduce the size vertical. Initially is not looking good, but meanwhile we have to add the more containers to make perfect. First of all, the same size which is need to be add the 3 containers, which is the go here. You can use the floating as well, where actually we can use the floats. If you go that this is the profit percentage by category, right? Profit percentage by category. Now ready now this I don't want. Now you see. So here now this is one perfect looking. We can increase the size as well. Which one should to be pick into the container. Which starting which ways I need to be use the floating. A better making creating confusion, right? Try to use the borders where you're getting the perfect idea. Okay. Now because of the borders I can get the perfect idea, right? Now which one I need to be use? I use the customer profit versus sales. Customer profit versus sale. Because I'm using float, try to be change tile. Which one is customer profit versus sale, right? Customer profit versus sale. Okay. Try to be increase this. Okay. The same way you can we can add the space. Don't worry about the space. We can add it after the adding all these blocks. Now profit percentage by category, customer profit versus sales. What is the next thing? The orders by the region by category, right? And stock of orders by region by category, right? Okay. So make sure the you can also add the borders. Now this 3 blocks has been fixed. Now the same way go to here the layout which is the I using the vertical container. Okay. The same way, you can use a vertical container here as well. Make sure you have to observe clearly, which is I'm doing that. If you're not understanding that, make sure the background if you have to mention that because getting a perfect clarity. If you go here, after this, what we do now, we can add this space as well, which we we're looking for that. Okay. Now, first one is the 4 days, right? Where is the 4 days? Here. This is not required. Sheet 7. Hide this title. Now, second one is what is this? Average the discount, right? Go here. Bit 8 name is not required. Hide this title. The same way, which is the you can use a vertical container here. Now, if you see that which one is we don't require this, remove this. Try to add the vertical as well. Now again add one more vertical where looks perfect. Try to be perfect in that area. And now increase this size as well. Better you can understand this, try to be at the borders to make reduce the confusion. You can add the borders here as well. And add the borders. Initially it not look good, that much of not look good, but meanwhile working on the same way, we have to be design more perfectly looking good. Okay, so now we have to be at the 4 average order quantity. Okay, sheet 9 number is don't require. Hide this title. Now if you see that which is the perfect area which is done with that, now go here, the hashtag for orders, right? Try to be add this hashtag of orders. Happen. Now I reduce the size of this, which is bars, which is don't require this much of size. It takes a lot of time. That's why, which is designing dashboard is taking a lot of big time. But don't worry, I will not be complete this dashboard today itself. Designing part, which it will take normally one more half an hour to 1 hour. for designing part, which because we are using this, this kind of layout. You see, you see, because when I'm copying this, I can use this layouts into the, this indicators, which is trying to reduce the size, right? After the reducing the size, which is I'm going to be use this, into the, because the squares, it's looking, very old way, the square rectangles. If I try to be, suppose adding into the, because but don't worry, I will showcase, one example how will, this I'll add it, but it will not be complete this day itself. But now I will try to be complete the basic things. Try to reduce, try to be, this one is don't want us. Try to perfect capture area. Now, what we want, one more last chart is that, what is this chart? Don't this, show it out. This one is required. Let's say this one is required. Okay, keep in mind same. Ah, now try to add the name sales by performance dashboard, right? Add the text into the, last. Now, what is the name dashboard? The sales performance dashboard, right? Sales. Better you can write as well, capital sales performance. Guys, you're not not sleeping, right? Hello.
You are not
No.
sleeping?
I think someone is sleeping. I think I'm just, it's like look like boring, right?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Uh, it look like boring only, but it whenever you're working on the designing part, right? That will make, creating a lot of, adding a lot of things to be more perfect, right? Now, meanwhile, we have to be reduce the size of this, which is we don't require. Now, reduce the size as well. This one is overlapping this category, right? Because we use this tile layout. Now reduce the size this try to be. Okay. Meanwhile, we have to be. You also try to be work on the same way, which is I'm trying to do now, which is the basic things which is has been added, right? Now one by one, one by one, I will, try to be add the designs, which one is looking more good. But it take one more half an hour, to 45 minutes. What we'll do now, we will stop here. We will go with the tomorrow sessions to be designing part, because it will be complete with 10:30. Hello.
Yes, Daniel.
Okay.
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 What we
Okay.
created the dashboard site, we I can share this PPT, you can create these charts as well. You can meanwhile try to be work because when you take designing part, which is if you go here, if you see that this kind of designs which is well created, right? I'm going to be adding this kind of designs because which one is the uses the shapes which is I'm going to use, right? If we go at this kind of shapes, right? Ear shapes, I'm going to use ear only. If you go here and choose the shape fill, white, again outline is white. Again, the a bevel is this one is I'm going to use. I will try to be save as a picture. Go to download, try to be save. So after the saving, right, you can go for the floating. So I will try to be this floating, right. I will try to be here only. So I'll write one more create one more vertical. Now which one I use this picture? Choose this upon. Now this one is not required. Delete this. Now this is just example which is I'm showcasing that. Hmm. Now we can, after this, you have to reduce the size. Now, same way, now this container, right? You can use this container to enlarge this. This one is a floating container which is in it now. Try to be this icon. Try to be, floating. Now they increase the size. Correctly fit it into this middle. Now try to be increase the size as well. This one size. When come to the designing part, right, it face a lot more difficulties, but at the end of the day, it will looking very perfect because I'm just showcasing that how we can work on this designing part. Now, the same way we can remove this. So now go your layout here, remove the borders which you don't require. Now this is a way where we can try to be work on tomorrow's tomorrow's you see I can remove assets. So this is a way we can create these dash icons. You can increase the size re-level perfectly. So which is I'm going to create this designing part, which is initially I'm showcasing that. If you go to remove everything, you'll get the perfect clarity. Later I can hide it, don't worry about this. I just showcasing that how is looking like that. You can add the minimum design which is don't require this. Try to delete this. Now which is I'm looking for this which is more bigger. Try to reduce the perfect size. No, now it's looking perfect. Try to be save as a picture because I'm adding this into the one by one into the as a KPI indicators in that. Now choose one more the image. Choose image with image. Now this one is looking perfect than this, right? Now drag into the middle, which is I'm comparing just only. So tomorrow we have to choose the which one is looking, which tomorrow we are need to be finalized. So I have to be increase the size. Go to here. Okay. Now which one is looking good? Tell me. Which one is good? Tell me. This one or this one?
The one on the
Average
left.
or the quantity.
So we can use this. Even you can go here. We have a lot of an options. If you go that insert option, right? If you go this kind of where bevels, we have a lot of bevels. We have. You see, I can just shape effect bevel. I can use this perfect bevels for this. Initially, I use this, but I now I can use this as well. If you see, this one is looking also good, right? This one, complete perfect picture. This one. This is the way we can actually use on the um, work on the presentations to be into the Tableau. If you let's suppose this one, I will going to be add this. First, try to be save as a picture. Now, same way, which is I done that right now. Add the image, choose the image, go here. Initially, we'll try to be compare which one is looking good. Later, we'll because dashboard it means it take a lot of time. I understand that Dinesh, you are taking a lot of time, but it's true that designing of the dashboard it take a lot of time to work on that. So it can't even I can't do anything with that. Okay, so now try to be this, use this, add this, remove this area, remove this, hide this title. I think everybody's sleeping, nobody's speaking, right? I understand it's much difficult to you to
No.
understand. No, okay, that's great. If nobody's sleeping, then it's really great. I can try to increase the size. Which one is in the middle? Reduce this. Which one is don't require it? Now, which one is looking good? Tell me.
Uh, average time to deliver.
Yeah.
Looking good.
So this is the way we have to be work on the tomorrow designing part. It's difficult, but the ending part it will same look like here. It's more than perfect look like here, which is I'm trying to be work on that. Okay. So don't worry, I'm very happy that okay. And one more thing, which is I'm trying to be launch the next workshop, which is going to be 1.5 2 months. If anybody wants to be joined, this is some points I want to be discuss with that. If you are okay with right now,
Okay.
uh, others are okay, please. Others, please tell me. Everybody is sleeping right now. Everybody, nobody is there.
No, it's okay.
Others, please speak it. I think the sessions is nowadays more not interactive. I think because because nobody is trying to be showcase the interest and showcase the which is the initially beginning stage. Everybody is trying to be learn Tableau, but nowadays they reduce the encouragement
So
of that.
you will be following Danish.
Okay, you're following. But today's session is look like a more deeply in that. But meanwhile working in the dashboard, right? Slowly understand the designing and designing in the main part. After the designing, right? Trying to be working on the requirement. Then you can now you only more than perfectly work where the 2 years of 3 years of professional experience of Tableau developer or BI developer is not able to work. It is 100% sure you are able to work more than efficiently with his experience of 2 years or 3 years. It's my guarantee. But we have to be focused on that. That is only one thing which is I want to be follow with that. Okay, I'm just opening this 1 second. Everybody's seeing my screen, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
But nobody is nothing doing that. I thought nobody is safe speaking something. Nothing is being done. Okay. So which is the now downloaded right now? Which one is I created with the Tableau for SQL workshop? Where we're getting the SQL Live and Tableau SQL Live. Where we're getting the Tableau projects and SQL projects. And we're getting 3+ mock interviews. Where the mock interviews, which is I'm working on this separately, each and every person I'm asking the questions and I'm taking the interviews. I'm giving the tips to the crack the interview. Again, there is a real-time scenario based on the examples on Tableau and SQL. Again, creating there is an effective curriculum which is creating on the industry-based course which is I'm teaching now. Again, SQL has the same curriculum course which is have because this curriculum course added end to end from the full from each and every point, and I can give the e-learning access. A job readiness program is nothing but I can help you to work on the LinkedIn profile. There is separate class, again resume preparation, again scenario based questions, again the support through the WhatsApp and emails. I will help you with that. This is with the second, which is the which is I'm going to be conduct the next workshop, which is a lot of things which has been added again. I will help you with this, some more things to be work on, like apart from this, if you're done with that, you can still reach out to me, Dinesh. I'm not getting an interview because then I can help you with that. The main motive is that trying to help to getting interview calls to crack the interviews with the help in a VI domain. So still, anybody wants to be join this, join this Tableau workshop. There's a next workshop which is going to conduct. This next workshop is probably going to be conduct, on the 15th of March, most probably. But
Mhm.
which is my suggestion is that it is the one of longest workshop, longest course you can go with that. It is going to be 1.5 2 months because I'm going to cover deeply and try to be cover each and every single point where you can actually crack the interviews, where you can actually work on the interview sessions, like what kind of questions to be asked and how we can work on that. That is the main motive. The main agenda is that learning is good thing. You are learning, that's a really good thing. But using in a purpose to go get a job, that is the main motive. To getting a job, that is the perspective which is I'm trying to be, trying to be work very hard in this next session. This is a free workshop, but still I'm working off 1.5 months if you go here. We started with the January 8, sorry, January 28, 31st, I think. Yeah, it still continues 1.5 months, this free workshop only. If you think about this, the next workshop, it will be go with the, it's the, lot of things has been added. Again, when come to when come to the, which is I'm charging the fees or not, which is I don't want to be charged the fees, which is the next workshop. But nowadays, if you go to the my WhatsApp group, right? If you go here WhatsApp group, where is my WhatsApp group? It is the total 300 people are there. If you see that participants 331, but out of 331, only you 11 people are interested to learn about this, which is the painful to me, but we can't do anything, right? Now, initially was the next workshop, which is I'm going to plan this. I'm not going to charge any course fee like that because it's kind of those people who want to learn in very low cost, they will not be afford if we charge a fee. But initially, I was thinking about this. What if I will try to be making a registration fee like. So with the help of registration fee, I can get to know that how many exact people are interested. What about your perception? I just want to be asked. Others, Ganesh. Okay, Ganesh is giving in a eye. Other people's Divya, James, Lovely, Onward, Srinivas.
Um, I could work on that. That's a good idea.
Okay, okay, that's great to hear. So initially, because I don't want to be on the money, but initially, I get this is the one more thing that this which is using the Microsoft Teams, right? Initially, I changed my the Teams, which is upgraded from the version, which is mean paid version, which is an upgraded Teams, right? Because because I get to know that Dinesh, there are in the group 300 people are joined, and you have to be improve the size of the number of peoples because the teams it will accept only 100 peoples if you're using the free version. So that is the which is I learned from that the getting 300 people are interested, only 10 people are joined nowadays. So that's why I was thinking that I'm going to be charged 499 for the registration fee. Is that fine for everyone?
That's fine for me.
That's fine. Okay. Because the main motive is not making money. The main motive to getting a job. That is the a perfect main motive, which is the uh try to do right now. The main motive which is I want. And if you really support me, then I can share with the I can help you to getting a job in the BI domain. That is my perspective, and that is my the main motive to agenda to try to be work on the 1.5 2 months. If you support me, that will be grateful to me. That is the main agenda, which is the even if you come to almost working with the me with the 1.5 months, you get to know that I'm putting my efforts every 1.5 hour to 2 hours every day. But nobody's trying to be really working on it. I don't know, right? But when come to the registration fee, I get to know that a lot of people are interested and I can putting my efforts, then they definitely they will use it, my efforts. That is the my main thinking, which is going to be agenda. So I'm sharing the group link. You can join this. Just 1 second. Again, I'm sharing the group link, which is into the WhatsApp group. You can join it, the same group. And one more thing, our session is today's session is good only. Hello,
Yes.
Tanish,
other people's. What about the thinking? Dinesh, you're not teaching good. Then please let me know. I can improve my the teaching.
it's good, Tanish.
Okay, that's great. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Now, if you go here, I shared my the group link. If you see that, you see, use the link to join the channel on Telegram. Okay, so you can when you click on that, my screen visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So this going to the link to join the Telegram, right? It will be open this after the ping, right? You automatically join this that group. Okay. So again, I will share this one as well. Can for the reference. Okay, so done with that. Anybody, any difficulties you're facing, then please let me know. Okay, just close the session, and tomorrow we'll again try to be work on that. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the all
Bye.
of you to putting efforts, and really thank you for the all of you. Okay, take care. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.